When I was 19, I had no idea of where we would end up and whether we would have success in the wine business. But you know, I worked those 30 years with my father and my mother, and it was a wonderful times, wonderful times.
Well, 72 was a pretty good year for us.
Good wine.
It was a weak year in general, but we made a good wine out of that. But I think 73 was the one that really put us on the map. We just produced a very dark, balanced wine, and I have to say it happened naturally.
It was during and after Prohibition that my father really caught the bug about winemaking. During Prohibition, it was illegal to produce wine for sale, but you could make home wine legally. So that's when my father learned to make wine. And he was encouraged by the neighbors to get into the commercial wine side of the business. And that's when my mother and father came to me and made me the offer, which was to join them in the creation of what would be a small commercial winery called Caymus Vineyards. And if you don't want to do that, we're going to sell the property and move off to Australia. So I chose to join them.
It's a long time we've gone on here. It's just so good to be here.
Do you remember our first days when we started the winery? Remember what it was like then?
Yeah.
We had
we were quite young, yeah.
just you and me and Dad.
Uh-huh.
And then after a while we had Randy Dunn.
I started working at Caymus in 1975. And you know, Chuck and I shared in the grunt work, and I'd pitchfork a gondola and he'd pitch a gondola, and about an hour and a half to do 3-4 tons. And you know, that was the way it was. Good, honest work. The vineyard, at that time, it was pretty much the old man's way, Charlie's way.
And you used to cook lunch every day.
Yeah, well, I was young, yes, and I could do about anything. You know, now I'm old, I can't do all those things anymore.
And
but
we argued on the
fun.
bottling line, remember that?
Not real argument.
Well, not real argument.
Yeah, no, never real
I used to get upset if you let a crooked label go by.
It was a very different time. It's actually really fun to remember. If you want to know farming, Charlie was your guy. He done it all. He pruned every vine in that whole place. The word farmer is Charlie Wagner. It really is.
Charlie was just the sweetest guy in the world. I mean, he'd you know, do anything.
I helped him make the wine. We'd get on our knees and bottle it, you know, putting our bottles in prune boxes and sticking the corks in the bottle one by one.
And recognition was more than we had ever considered would happen for Caymus.
People just liked the wine. And I think we developed a clientele that was unmatched.
We're very serious about what we do here, whether it's in the vineyard or in the winery. We're nose to the grindstone, trying to produce the very best wine that we can. And I'm proud to be a fourth-generation winemaker, but I'm most proud to have my children following in my footsteps.
Caymus, to me, is the ranch that I grew up on. Good memory. Of course, the house always smelled like great food. It was the center of the winery there. You know, I think everyone looked forward to lunches at my grandparents' house. I think the important lesson that my dad taught me in the vineyard is that farming is everything. You can't make great wine out of mediocre fruit, because it all starts in the vineyard.
He really always just pushed the fact of don't take the standard as the only way to do things. You know, never hold yourself back from trying something new. You know, I really think that Caymus was one of those first cab producers that started to kind of jog off the path a little bit.
My favorite part about working at Caymus is being a part of the whole growing season and to work with Mother Nature and be innovative. it's a rewarding feeling in the end just to see what a cool product you can produce from what Mother Nature gives us.
I really like working there. It's fun knowing that like your whole family is working together.
Okay, honey.
I want to get one. I got it.
You did? Good. This is my 40th harvest. I have to say that there's a certain romance in the wine business. That is the growing of grapes throughout an entire growing season, and the grapes become sweet, ripe, and ready to make great wines.
And if you have a wine that you enjoy and it appeals to your palate, that's your wine.
I just remember being in their kitchen and knowing that they are living this very simple life as simple farm folk that enjoy simple things, just good simple things, easy. And knowing that they probably go to bed very happy every night, sleep tight, and it was just a good sign of what how two loving people can just be happy with their day-to-day life.